Hello, this is Pete Thomas here with another member update for My Safety Consultant. So the first thing to talk about is the Verified Safety Consultant badges. You love this when I put this out on LinkedIn, got some really positive feedback from it, and I've had a few messages from people now saying, when is this good to go? When can I use this Verified Safety Consultant badge? So I'm really chuffed at that because it means that you've seen what I've seen in terms of having this badge gives buyers more confidence in your business, and it gives potential buyers more confidence. And that was our sole aim and intention from this. Now, if you go to the platform and you have a quick look, let's have a quick look at Rebecca down here. Okay, you'll see that she's got the verified badge turned on. Some people have got it on, some people have had the verified badge turned off, okay? Don't worry about it. And by the way, if you don't want it and you want to leave not verified on there, that's fine. That's fine. There's no pressure to do it. As I say, we're just helping you, market and advertise your business. We think it works, but if it doesn't work for you, that's also cool. But if you want this verified badge turned on, when you log into the platform, you go to your dashboard. If you go up here, you've got My Documents, and you should start to see, we haven't done everyone yet, but we're getting there, start to see a request of documents. All we're going to request is a certificate of insurance. So just hit upload, drop it into here, that should be fine, and send it on to us. And we'll request whatever the highest level qualification is that you've put in the system. If it's NEBOSH diploma and you've put a ton of certificates in there and other stuff, all we'll request is a copy of that NEBOSH diploma. That'll be saved in the system. NEBOSH diploma doesn't go out of date, not to my knowledge, it doesn't anyway. And certificate of insurance will just put whenever the renewal date is, so that you'll get an automatic message to update the next certificate of insurance. Okay, then we will turn on the verified badge on here, and we're going to provide you a copy of this verified safety consultant badge that you can use on social media, and on your website we're going to provide it in HTML format. So you should just be able to copy in the HTML code straight into like Wix or WordPress or whatever platform you're using, and that will get the verified safety consultant badge, and it'll link to your page as well. So that's really cool, and I'm really, really pleased that you've all been on board with this and so supportive of the idea. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is social media. Okay, one of the reasons why social media is so important is because, well, social media is important, it's so powerful. But one of the reasons why it's so important is that we're here to try and get you clients. Like, I'm not trying to advertise My Safety Consultant. That's not what our goal is. Our goal is to advertise your businesses to your potential clients, which is why we've put so much time and effort into setting up on social media. So we've set up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. Like, you'll see we're on a lot of the social media platforms now, YouTube as well. So I get a lot of messages from members saying, how can we support? How can we help? We love this idea and we really want to be behind it. How can we help? Well, first of all, sign up to the platform is a massive help. Like, it's huge support, and I genuinely really, really appreciate it. Secondly, give us a like and follow on some of these social media platforms. Like, when you sat there on the weekend, chilling out on your phone, just search in for My Safety Consultant, give us a like, and like some of the posts that we've put on there. That would be a massive help, and by all means share us on LinkedIn as well. Like, that really, really helps us, really helps the platform, and then in turn helps all of our businesses, which is great. It's the aim of the game, really. You'll have been seeing a lot more posts from us on social media, so you've obviously got the things that I put out, which I've been putting out on TikTok. Oh my god, I never thought I'd be a TikToker, but it's got so much reach. It's got so much reach to small businesses. It's painful. It's painful how much the reach is. I'll put something on LinkedIn and the reach is nothing compared to what it is on TikTok, or YouTube or something, one of these platforms. And so really the thing is, we just need to be on all of them. We just need to be on all of them, consistently pushing the message. You'll also see that we've been putting out a lot more posts on social media. We've got someone working on our social media pretty much full time now, which is fantastic. I'm going through all of those posts. It's, to be honest, they're putting out almost more than I can keep on top of in terms of reviewing and controlling. So yeah, let me know what you think of them. Let me know what you think of the tone of the posts. Like, these posts, they're not just to safety consultants, as I said. Some of them are going to be to safety consultants because we need to get more members. Those predominantly focused around LinkedIn. But in terms of just businesses and work and promoting the brand, a lot of those are on social media. So Note that the posts aren't just written for safety consultants. So if they look a little bit, what's the word? Simplified, should I say, for the I guess the level of knowledge that our safety consultants have, just realize that the consultants aren't necessarily the audience for these. Some of them are for the business owners as well. Another thing that we've been working on a lot is the SEO. SEO is a completely different beast, and it's again, there's a real balance between getting wording on the website right so that it reads well and so that people read it and they understand and they're convinced about what we do, and then so that Google and all of the other search engines actually understand it and promote it. And that's a fight, because when we've had the SEO team looking at it and that they changed all the wording and they've just put so many keywords in there that it will rank well on Google, which is great because that's what we need. We need the website to rank well on Google so that your customers or potential clients can find your business, right? But at the same time, I also want the paragraphs to be readable and not just a list of keywords. So it's getting that balance right. But we've been working really hard with SEO. We've had some really, really impressive gains straight away. SEO is a bit of a long burn. Like, it can take 6 to 12 months to see any progress whatsoever. And that's not just come from our SEO team. That's come from, it's a handy excuse. It takes ages. No, it's come from loads of people in terms of the time that it takes from SEO. But we have made some pretty impressive gains. And if you saw my video on LinkedIn a little while ago, we ranked really high. I think we ranked number 1 for Safety Consultant Directory for a period of time, which is almost unheard of for us to rank so well so quickly. So yeah, we're making some real progress, and that's really going to help the exposure for your businesses. So on the website, we launched the communications message. So it's send a message here. Now, one of the things that I wanted to do, some websites, they want to be the intermediary. Okay, I don't want us to be the intermediary. I'm happy, with the monthly subscription model. I think it works. I think it's fair. I think it's balanced. I think we set the price as low as we possibly can, so that we still get enough to pay for the maintenance of the website. Like, websites and development are not cheap. The hosting with Amazon AWS is not cheap, but we wanted that decent hosting because, like, when you submit your documents, they're going to be safely secured because it's run by Amazon AWS. It's the best hosting you can buy, and it costs us a lot of money. But we want to keep the price of this platform so that you can effectively use it and go, well, we got one job off of it. It paid for itself. And that's why we've priced it £25 a month. One piece of work, one day's work, and it's going to pay for itself. I'm confident you're going to get a lot more than that. Some models like this, they want to be the intermediary, where they take a percentage of a cut of the jobs. I don't want to do that. That's not what I want to do. That just, something doesn't feel right about that. Upfront, clear pricing, that works for me, and that's what we created. So although we've put this messaging function in, where someone can get in touch with whoever, we've also left the email addresses, the websites, the telephone numbers, the social media links, anything like that, because we want this on there, because we want it to promote your brand. Some companies take this out and only have the messaging function. Well, the problem is then you lose the backlinks, use the content, use the immediate contact and following. They might just go, well, I'll just follow on LinkedIn for now and then get in touch later. So this is why we put this messaging function in but left everything else in. It's just a way that the clients can get in touch with you easier. But the important thing for us is that we can start to track the number of messages sent. So when someone goes, how much has this worked? We can say, actually, this many messages have been sent to our customers per month. We don't see the messages, but we just know how many. And that's something that's really important to track how effective the platform is, how it's working, how we can improve it. Just a quick note on this, okay? We are doing a lot of work on the website. Every change we make can affect something else. If you spot any glitches, just let me know. Drop me a message on LinkedIn. We've got a team working on it. If there's any glitches or anything like that, then we can send it through to them. I mean, look, we've priced the site as cheap as we can price the site. So we've done it in the most efficient way that we possibly can. Microsoft went down and they spent, billions, millions and millions of pounds. Clearly we can't invest that money in the platform. Otherwise it would cost thousands of pounds a month to be a member of, and that just doesn't work for anyone. So we've had to do things balanced, but we do have a team working on the development of this site. Any glitches, any spelling mistakes, anything, just let me know. and we can pass that over to the development team. They'll get it sorted for us. So Intuity went out 2 weeks ago. How's it been? I'd love to get some feedback on it. The feedback that I've had, the messages that I've had have been really, really positive so far. I did do a video on it explaining how to use Intuity. I've made that private on YouTube, but if someone's missed it, it went out in the mail shop. But if you've missed it, drop me a message and I'll send you a link to the video so you can gain access to it. I'll send it to you across to you on LinkedIn or on email. It's up to you. Send an email to info@mysafetyconsultant.io or find me on LinkedIn, Peter Thomas MSc, and I'll do my best to get it across to you. The reason why we kept it private, because it's so good that I don't want your clients viewing the video going, oh my God, they're doing this stuff with AI now and not directly. That's the only reason, but it is good. The system is really good, and I can't believe we've managed to get access to to Intuity for the platform. It's just phenomenal. AI risk assessments, just to have that shared knowledge and that knowledge continuity that goes into that. It's really phenomenal, and I am really excited that we could roll that out to our members. You know, there's a couple of platforms out there where, you know, if you look, they can help you to advertise your business. You can set up a profile. None of them are providing AI risk assessment software. And it doesn't stop there, because actually we've been in talks with Riskbase, who provide fire risk assessment software and building management in terms of fire safety software. And they are offering us, you know, our members on the fire safety side, a massive amount of free credits to use the system for free, up to a point. So again, you know, we're really working hard to get access to the latest and the best technology for our members, just going that one step beyond every single time. Okay, couple more bits that I need to get across, and then that's the update done. So if you didn't know, we've got a My Safety Consultant channel on YouTube. Give us a little subscribe, give us a like, have a look. There's the very first video that I did. Look at that. I've got an idea and I need your help. I set up the platform. I was like, will this work? However many months ago, and put it out there, and then here we are now, 50 members. You know, it's phenomenal. Just so pleased with the progress. But I put a video here, how to make the most of your profile on My Safety Consultant. I sent that out on one of the mail shots, but if you didn't get it for whatever reason, it's on here. There are still a couple of people on the website, on the platform, without, you know, a profile picture, or without something, you know, they haven't put in all their qualifications, or they haven't put in their industry expertise. If you want to know how to make the most of your profile, have a quick watch of this video. Okay, it's 16 minutes, but I think it's worth it. You know, at the end of the day, you've signed up for, you know, a 3-month free trial or a 6-month free trial. Get the most out of it. Like, make sure the profile looks good. Don't get to the end of 6 months and go, oh, no one contacted me. Well, it's because the profile's blank. It doesn't say anything. It's not. It's got no picture on there, no logo, no nothing. So yeah, have a watch of the video and really make the most of the profile that you've got. I think it's worth it. Okay, and that's nearly me now, but someone did say to me that they wanted to set up some kind of community, and I actually think it's a really awesome idea. I'm really excited about it. I don't think LinkedIn groups work, so I've been exploring community software out there, and I've got it. I actually spoke to the chief exec of one piece of community software. We're good to go. The only thing that's holding us back is the member numbers. So not everyone who's on here, not all of our consultants are going to want to be community members. I would say maybe 20%. Okay, so say for example, out of our 50, we get, I don't know, 10, maybe a couple more, maybe 15. I don't know. And then out of those, only 2 or 3 are going to be active community members. There's not going to be that many people. And so at the moment, we don't have enough consultants. So I think we need to get to around 100 consultants before we launch our community. I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to pay for it. I'm happy to make sure it works. The only thing that I ask is that we get to 100 members, and then we look at introducing... sorry, little spaniel started barking then. Okay, so... and the other thing is I wanted to be focused on business. There's no one out there helping safety consultants with their business. You know, I've had a couple of coaches in the past, business coaches, and every single time they kept saying, yeah, but I don't know your industry, but I don't know safety consultancy. It's very niche. Yeah, but I don't know, you know, And I'm thinking, well, hang on, why don't we have this? We're a massive industry. There's so many of us as safety consultants. Why don't we have people helping us with our business? And this is what I want to set up the community for. It's for each of us to help each other with our businesses, not necessarily as like a technical platform, but that's going to come soon. 100 members, that's my promise, and I'll get that set up as soon as we achieve 100. So I don't know. I mean, if you want to share the platform, if you want to promote it, share it on LinkedIn, it would mean the world to me. It would really, really help. And it would help us to get to the next level where we start to introduce the community, if that works for you. But give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. I'm pretty sure it's positive. I've heard a number of people come to me and say about it. So I'm excited to give it a go, to be honest. And then the final thing is communications. Like, how do you want me to communicate with you? Because I've had a lot of people message me on LinkedIn. And I think people are surprised because they message me on LinkedIn and go, Pete, can I ask you this about my safety consultant? I'm like, yeah, here's my telephone number. Give me a call. I'm happy. We can have a conversation all day about this. But let me know how you want me to communicate. Because when we first set up this process, we started by doing webinars and we were inviting in external guests. I don't know if you remember that when, those of you that were the very, very first, the OGs, the original adopters. If you remember that far back, no, it was only a few months ago, wasn't it? Yeah, it wasn't long ago. But we started launching these webinars. So my idea was to get guest speakers in, help us with things like sales, marketing, social media, all of these things that we need to grow our businesses. But I'm just going to be honest, I launched it too early. It was too early. I was putting out these videos and I was getting like maybe 10 people showing up, maybe 5. And it's not enough to get someone to give up their time. If they're running their own consultancy and something like web development or something, I don't know, then it's not enough to give up their time to get decent guests in. So I'm happy to do the webinars again, but I think we need more numbers in order to be able to attract the best guests into those webinars. So yeah, watch this space. I've got some great ideas, but without the webinars, I feel like the communication died off a little bit. So how are you best for me to communicate? I obviously put stuff on LinkedIn. I do the mail shots. I don't want to overdo mail shots because it'll feel like I'm bombarding you with spam. But I do the mail shots, and then we're going to put these videos out on YouTube as well. So yeah, if you've got any other ideas, let me know. Please get in touch with me, Peter Thomas MSc on LinkedIn, or if you've got any other ideas, info@mysafetyconsultant.io. But honestly, from me, thank you so much to all of you for being members of the site, for making the platform the success where it is today. And here's to the next 6 months. And well, for the rest of 2024, to be honest, I think it's going to be a really exciting year in terms of the number of consultants that get on the platform, and then how we start to see this development into this, where we're at the top of SEO, when we're at the top of Google, when your clients are saying, I need to find a safety consultant in pick whichever county, and we come up first at Google. That's when it's going to be a really exciting time, and I don't think we're far off there. Right, thank you all very much.